Hello, today I'm still working on the printing without a press techniques, and I've decided to, I left a little smudge on here so it's not perfectly white, but I'm going to work on my kitty sketch here. I'm using, I'll show you the pad it came from. I'm using a mixed media paper to pull the print. It is Botchmore mixed media. I think I got it, it's 9 by 12. I think I got this on Amazon. I get most of my stuff on Amazon. And I'm using, once again, Akua ink. I really like this. It's soy based, so it's non-toxic, and not that I would eat it or anything, but and it cleans up so easy with soap and water. And I'm going to roll the ink right on the plate. You don't need very much. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. And I've already stirred it up earlier because I was working on it with a, always stir it up with a popsicle stick before I get started. Clean my fingers. And I'm just going to roll it up on this plate. There's a piece of paper underneath so I know where to put my picture down to make sure I get the, and that having the paper underneath tells me where I need to roll this out on. And then it tells me where to lay down my paper so I get on the surface that I rolled. Now I could put this brayer, put the brayer down to one side because this will not dry. I've got another table over here I'm using. This will not dry on the brayer. It will only dry on a porous surface. I mean, eventually I guess it would dry, but it'll stay wet for a long, long time. Now I'm going to tape the paper down. That might be a little thick on ink. Let me pull some up. I think that's too thick. Just wipe it off my brayer. Pull a little bit up and then smooth it out again. I'm actually seeing lines that I shouldn't be seeing across this paper, and I don't know where it's coming from. But just get it rolled out. I think there might be something on the brayer, but it's, you just need it smooth enough. There. It looks a little thinner. Now I'm going to get it off my finger so I don't get it on the outside of my paper. Now I'm going to get some tape ready. Now this paper that I'm using has a fuzzy side. That's the smooth side, and I don't know if you can see it has an actual textured side. You might be able to see it a little bit. But I'm going to put the smooth side down. And tape it on the edge so it doesn't move on me. I'm just using regular painter's tape. Just need a couple pieces. Keep it from sliding over. Now, I'm going to put the kitty on top. Now the kitty is kind of off to the side, so I'm going to move him over just a little and up just a little. And I'm going to tape him down. And I think this time I am going to use, let me go get a colored pencil to use. Okay, so I've got some Crayola colored pencils here. I'm going to use red. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And, whoops, that's green. So I can see what I'm doing. I want a bright red. Oh, here's a bright one. All right, I'm going to sharpen it. It's going to make some noise. I love this sharpener. Okay. So basically, I'm going to be just following along the lines. Following along the outside. And you can see, because I have the red colored pencil, I'm just outlining sketchily. I'm going to make sure my paper's not moving. You can't put your finger down, because if you put your finger down on this, it's going to be a fingerprint. So, and like I said, I'm doing it really just as sketchy as the sketch is. And where it's dark, I'm filling it in. I'm not trying to be precise. With a sketch like this, you really can't. Now, because I only taped it on one side, I can lift it up to see what I'm doing. I don't like to do that. I don't know why I don't like to do that, but I don't. And I'm trying to keep it really loose and sketchy. And I've made several copies of this so that if I don't like this one, I can do it over again. And again and again, till I get what it is I want. And I'm holding way back on the pencil to keep it loose and sketchy. The last thing I'm going to do is the eyes. Do his little murder mittens. Now the eyes. I want it really dark around the eyes. So I'm really pushing down. Going over it. Sometimes I have to go over these a few times. I want to fill this in. I will put a highlight on the eye later with a white pen, because I'm going to be reworking these with pastels and alright. Put some whiskers in here for him. I don't like that one. Darken some of the areas a little bit. Now, I think I'm done. We'll have a look. If I don't like it, then I could just do another one. Okay, I gotta untack it from up here and gently pull it away. There you have a soft little kitten. Isn't that adorable? Now I'm going to come back with different colors and I don't know if you can see it better if I bring this up. But it creates a nice soft, I always call it the Shroud of Turin look. Okay, so I think you get the idea on how to do these. It's pretty simple. I've done a couple of them. This one I put a little sepia in with the black, and I like the effect of that. It's even softer. This one I just pressed down a little bit harder. I used a stylus because the end of it is much harder than the pencil. And then this is the original one. I just added a little watercolor to it. So as you can see, they're pretty simple to do, and I really enjoy doing them. And all you need is a simple drawing. You can actually take a photograph and do it from a photograph if you want. But I like using my own drawings. I think I do better with my own stuff. But as you can see, it's a fun project. It's a fun way to print and keep doing it over and over again from the same drawing. I mean, you can just keep changing the different color pencil you use so you can see where you've been. Like I said, tape it on one side so you can lift it up as you're doing it to look, to make sure you get over certain areas. But anyways, that's my little cat family. Thank you very much for viewing my video, and you have a lovely, lovely day.